The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Ronaldinho making another milestone appearance here. It is game number 4-0-0, Jim Beglin.
Well, this couldn't have happened to a better player, Peter. I say...
Messi! Now it's Maldini. Delivers with whip. Cleared without hesitation. Ronaldinho. It's played through for him. Oh, nicely intercepted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's a searching pass. Messi. And the counter is on. Rooney. Marmoush. Looking to play. Tries a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vieira shows great strength. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking...
Shot, surely! Maldini, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, look at the space here. Swings in across.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rooney. It's Rooney! And that would have been some goal.
Rooney certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Can he get on the end of this? Bosnia and Herzegovina still without a single shot on target. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Oh, that was vital.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Hullet. Mateus. Nice looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Ronaldinho goes short. Oh, what has happened here? Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So the most significant moment of the game. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and the heart-and-mouth moment for the taker.
The goal scorer for Bosnia-Herzegovina after 26 minutes is number 14, Mohamed Salah.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, good determined running there, but run back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either. Marmoush really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And claimed it back swiftly. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Quality ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Played in with purpose. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi, this is promising. He's going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now, can they get him away? And that is as far as they're going to go.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Mateus. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nicely aimed pass. Yaya Toure. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh, that's clever. Yeah.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Great defending, strong and determined. That has ended up in no man's land. Mateus. Now it's Bale. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, you know, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Bosnia and Herzegovina have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And the action is back on the way.
Bosnia really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
This looks promising. He's through, now is he in?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Some good, persistent defending here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And he's cut it out. And here's Rooney. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's hoisted clear. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Can he finish? He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Substitutions taking place.
Bosnia and Herzegovina choosing to make the first change. That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That's going to go a long way. And it's Ibrahimovic. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's managed to get free. Thuram is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Messi. Rooney. Can he get it through? That has not gone well. Ferdinand. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's on it, can he get away? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Vieira. Messi. Lobbed in behind. Rooney! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Rooney clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Messi. And this is Cruyff.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That was a given. It always was.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
And now he has two.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Rooney. Number 11, Cantona.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
On the field,
so we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Hazard. And this is Nedved. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's got away. Good ball, good take. Great chance! They've done it! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! A finish of true class! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Rui Costa, he has a look up.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's good play. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
4 added minutes has been
Right
indicated.
card wins the duel this time. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, no joy this time. Maldini is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Maldini gets good distance on it. Tries to play it through. No luck with that dink over the top. And he's managed to get rid. And that is as far as it goes. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
Just a quick
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Look, they've been found wanting, in my opinion, in a few areas that would have made a difference to the result, so they need to go.
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride.
There's the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition.
Ferran Torres! There's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Mbappe!
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Vinicius Junior with the short one.
Rodrigo!
And now they can spring out of defence. Quarter of an hour played. Chouameni, still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now there's a fine ball. Camavinga. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Olmo. Can he get on the end of this? It's a goal kick. Nicely aimed pass. There will be a throw-in. Chouameni. He's in a great position here. Christensen calmly anticipates. Asensio promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Ferran Torres. Rudiger is there to clear. Ferran Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Mbappe. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Araujo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's come to nothing. Dani Olmo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's an imaginative pass. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Pedri ploughing through the middle. Courtois claims comfortable. And now the breakaway. Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. What a throw in. And that's a goal kick. Balde gathers from the goal kick. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Levin.
Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete!
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Bellingham stood his ground strongly. Dani Olmo, Barcelona are looking to break at pace. And it's Lewandowski. Good ball, good take. Oh, that was vital. And here's Yamal. And it's De Jong. Pedri. Well, there's the clearance. Rodrigo. Now it's Bellingham, looking for the run. And there is the half-time whistle. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Barcelona are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. Here we go again then. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Vinicius Junior. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Ferran Torres. Dani Olmo. Yamal receives it in a good position here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rudiger looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to thread one through. Camavinga picks it up out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Howson. It's Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Rudiger cuts it out. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least. because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Tries to play it through.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Ferran Torres. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Tries to pass it through. And here's Lewandowski. And it's Olmo. And here's Yamal. And that's gone loose. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe! Out of play for a goal kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
Rodrigo!
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Gavi. And they can counter here. Nicely worked.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Not the most convincing of passes. De Jong. Now it's Rashford. Gavi. And it's made its way to him. And he's managed to get free. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Oh, a very decent attempt. That is good alertness. He's onside. He's picked his way through.
It's Rashford!
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Tchouaméni. Rodrigo. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Mbappe. Brahim Diaz. Madrid find shot, surely! And that is wildly off target. He's had it nicked away. Rodrigo is onto this.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Gavi. Howson clears. Endrick. Oh, Red, nice interception. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Nice bit of trickery. Now it goes for goal! And that may well be that. That is that. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense...
Oh, shooting chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Dani Olmo is on...
And he shoots! There's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Nice control. He's a sharp little ball here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Looking for the run. That's very neat. And it's Bellingham. Camavinga could try cutting inside here.
Great chance! Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Chouameni. Passing nice and neat. Pedri out to the right. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Yamal. Yamal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pedri goes short. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Threads one in. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Camavinga looking to run onto it. Rodrigo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That's a promising run he's making on the right.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Chance, surely! And again! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Barcelona take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now it's Rodrigo. Pedri. Chouameni does really well to win the ball there. That's tidy. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That could spell trouble. Now it's Rodrigo. Bellingham. Oh, super ball. De Jong. It's a really well-measured ball. A good play on the left-hand side here. Now it's Rodrigo. He's found a way through. Rodrigo! We've got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Koundé has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. It's just beyond his reach. Mbappe! Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe. Camavinga. Good ball, good take. Christensen deals with that comfortably. 5 minutes till the break. And it's Bellingham.
Mbappe!
Somewhat off target. Dani Olmo. Now it's Ferran Torres.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Bellingham.
Closing. Bellingham! Off the post! It's in!
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And here's Rodrigo. Tries to pass it through.
It's out for a goal kick.
Howson gets across to intercept that. And it's Bellingham.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So there was the first half. Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess. And the second half gets underway. It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Howson. Now it's Pedri.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has found the way through.
And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Mbappe in acres of space out wide.
There's no flag. Shot at goal! Sticks it away! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
That has been cut short. Dani Olmo. Lewandowski. And it's made it.
He's gone for goal!
They are queuing up to have a go here.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
No, he refuses to take the bait. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Courtois gets it clear. Now it's Rodrigo. He might be in here! Rodrigo.
There's a no-nonsense tackle. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Madrid finding their passes. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Ferran Torres. He's beaten the last man. Picked out shapes to shoot! It's a goal! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9. El dorsal 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
This might spell danger. Or a bust challenge. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Barcelona faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. To increase the lead. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Gavi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Endrick. Rafinha purring through the gate.
And the shot!
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Now that looks a decent ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Rafinha. And here's Rashford. Oh, that was vital. And it's been shipped out wide. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, what can they make of this?
That was lovely, that.
And here's Rodrigo. Rafinha kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the number on the board is 3. It's a good run down the right. Great defending, strong and determined. Rodrigo! Oh, that's fabulous. A lot of space.
Can he finish? It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line!
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And that will be the final act. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them There's nothing riding on this.
And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader.
Yamal! And he's there to make the block. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. He's on it, can he get away?
Can he finish? It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bellingham. Here's Chouameni. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, he's found support out wide. Yamal has it out wide and in space. So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. The muscular approach does pay off here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Out towards the flank. That's gone for a throw-in. Now it's Dani Olmo. Howson clears it away. Bellingham. Bellingham. Nice bit of trickery. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the counter is on. And here's Lewandowski, looking to play him in. Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vinicius Junior proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Bellingham. Yamal. Howson proves too strong. Oh, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Mbappe receives it in a good position.
Decent chance!
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Some good work on the right flank here. Now, can they get him away? Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Half an hour played now.
He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Mendy. Bellingham. Looking for the run.
And the shot!
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Ferran Torres.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Shot a goal! And he's found the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he plays one through. Yamal,
unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
has a look and plays it forward. He's shifting through the gears here.
And the ball is out of play.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Turns back here, probably the best option.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
And he was alert to it.
Pedri. Barcelona could counter here. Pedri tries making a foray down the right. And here's Yamal. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Pedri.
And a chance! He scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rodri.
Shoots!
Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here?
Oh, that's neat. And that's not going to reach.
Ter Stegen gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Shot could be on. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Ferran Torres has been caught there. It's a foul.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
We
dorsal
have got
9,
changes here for
el
both
dorsal
sides, in
20,
fact.
El dorsal 7. El dorsal
Shin to
10.
shin, bicep
El
to
dorsal
bicep, and he
8.
wins out.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21,
Rodrigo on a
el
charge
dorsal
down the
11,
left.
el
He has
dorsal
found the way
14,
through.
El dorsal 28, el dorsal 6.
That is
Se va a
lovely.
realizar un cambio de
Christensen
jugadores.
gets him
La
to
asistencia
thwart
de este
him.
partido asciende a
That's
96.026
exactly what they need to keep doing.
espectadores.
Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And the shots! Fantastic save, Ter Stegen! And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Taken with style! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another.
And the finish! Oh, it's hit the post! De Jong has a shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Chouameni. Oh, super ball! And he's gone backward here. And he's lost his man here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Rafinha with a real chance here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Rafinha! It's anyone's ball now. And it's Gavi. He's gone for goal! And that would have won it.
Gavi clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3 up.
Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. He's picked his way through. Danger averted for now. Now it's Endrick. The final 5 minutes. Rudiger. Oh, there's a probing ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. Not the most accurate pass. And now the breakaway. Can he get on the end of this? He's through, now is he in?
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
That has not gone well. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Howson. Rodrigo. Searching pass he's played there. Now, what about a counter-attack? Brahim Diaz. Looking for options for movement. That's a lovely, neat pass. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And that's that. Barcelona can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Milan.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way.
Gigi Buffon, pretty much peerless in every way, Peter.
Tough to disagree with that. Rarely has a keeper surely commanded quite so much respect.
And from both his own team and the opposition, I would have loved to play with someone like this behind me. Time and time again, he's shown he's just the best at organising a defence. What a communicator.
And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Griezmann has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And we have our very first corner. Mohamed Salah goes short. Milan are looking to go forward now. Nesta makes the interception. Salah. And here's... it's Bale! Just sails past the upright.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
And it's Figo. Tries to pass it through. Deep cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And that is a little undercooked. Threads one in. And this is a big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Eto'o is offering a wry smile there. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
First quarter of an hour gone. Figo going face-to-face with his great rival. And that is out of play. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. In towards the back stick. Keeper's dealt with that. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Works it forward. Mateus. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now, that's a lovely exchange. Araujo deals with that comfortably. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Bale. Oh, good spread. And he's had a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
And this is Ronaldinho. Knocks it into space. He's on it, can he get away? And this is Griezmann. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Ronaldinho. Mateus cuts it out. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And he's managed to get free. Eto'o. He has found the way through. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gullit.
Shot, surely!
Oh, it's come off the upright.
Goal! That couldn't have been a more potent engine of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
The goal scorer for Bosnia-Herzegovina after 42 minutes is number 14, Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah.
Bosnia and Herzegovina are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Van der Sar claims comfortable.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And this is Mohamed Salah. Danger averted for now. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Just a quick announcement.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Bosnia and Herzegovina leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Bosnia really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Mateus.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And this is Bale. Gullit. Played back. That's the keeper's ball. And he's had it nicked away. Nicely weighted ball. Bosnia and Herzegovina have it back and can go again.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Still just a single goal between the sides. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Goes for goal! It's hit the upright. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
For this match was 81,007.
Mateus. And here's Bale. And this is Mohamed Salah. Picked out brilliantly. Cleared without complication. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Bale. Tries to play it through. Griezmann is there to clear. What a throw in.
Substitution for Bosnia-Herzegovina. Number 19.
Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Number 23, Ronaldinho. Number 15, Mateus. Coming on the field, number 21,
Well timed, excellent
Ibrahimovic.
interception.
Number 22,
Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff.
Number 18, Messi.
Neither
Number
of these
7,
two want to come off second
Hazard.
best.
Number 10.
Oh, he's enjoyed
Nedved.
that. He evidently loves the contest. Yaya Toure plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Cannavaro gets rid without sophistication. And it's Nedved. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Lovely bit of skill. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's... and he shoots! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Defending of the desperate variety. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Makaleli. And they win it back again. Bosnia and Herzegovina leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Eto'o. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's lost his man here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And Messi! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Very nicely done. Now this could be a chance. And he's well positioned here. And he's there to get it away. And it's Yaya Toure.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Tries to cross.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
And he's got his cross in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Ibrahimovic. Now, what about a counter-attack? I think we're just about done here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
So just 1 extra minute for stoppages.
Eto'o.
Eto'o! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. All hands on deck for this one. Oh, he's been caught on it here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And there goes the final whistle. Bosnia and Herzegovina have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the title. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
And they've got rid. And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Hullet. He's found a way through. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nice control. Nedved stood his ground strongly. Looking for options for movement. Shot, surely!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Morocco finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he's in on Nedved! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposite.
It's Luis Suarez! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Morocco really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Morocco with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Nesta gets it away. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And now they can spring out of defence. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Now it's Hullet. Now it's Hullet. And he plays one through. He's shifting through the gears here. Elects to cross. Bale.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Neymar. And he's been shifted off it. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Lam. Tries to pass it through. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Luis Suarez. And he's straight offside. And no, that was never going to make it. And the through ball. Guardiola. Maradona. And this is Luis Suarez. Nedved. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Luis Suarez.
Luis Suarez!
Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Yaya Toure. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Thuram. Searching pass he's played there. In with the challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Toure makes the interception. Maradona. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Hullet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That has been cut short. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Maradona. Now it's Pelé. Pelé is flagged offside. Nedved has it out wide and in space. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Bale.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Guardiola. Pelé. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Neymar!
They want to be quick to recover this. And this is Hullet. And this is Neymar. Hullet. Oh, he's burst through. Now there's a fine ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And we've reached half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Bosnia really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Members of the crowd,
Bosnia and Herzegovina are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
Birthday.
There's the start of the second half. Back towards the middle. And this is Luis Suarez. Aims beyond the defence.
Bullish header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Neymar. Neymar.
He's tried one!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Hullet. He could be in here.
Big chance!
Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Bosnia and Herzegovina find a position of real strength now. Bale. Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Pele. He's found a way through. Oh, look at the space here. And he thumps it clear. And they're back on the ball again. Applies the finish! Guardiola spots it and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted.
The
Yaya
attendance for
Toure.
this match was 80,314.
Neymar. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. It's Bale! And he should have made it 4.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Neymar. Maradona. Has a look and plays it forward. And Jordi Alba. And it's Maradona. And this is Neymar. Yaya Toure. And here's the chance to counter. That's a lovely, neat pass. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. For Yaya Toure.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Thuram. And it's Thuram. Vieira. And it's Nedved. He's picked his way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Bosnia and Herzegovina are closing in on a comfortable win. Neymar purring through.
Real chance! It's a goal! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other.
Bullet! Really well taken goal.
And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
And we're done. Bosnia and Herzegovina really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Barcelona.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. He is through here, brilliantly cut out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Alvarez. And this is Messi. Opts to play Maradona! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Driving forward. Now that looks a decent ball.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Here's a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Messi. They get a throw in. Now, what about this cross? Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Hullet. Kaká. Hullet. And that is expertly dealt with. Neither side yet able to find the net. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Kaká. He's a sharp little ball here. Thuram. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's in on goal. Oh, this is a great position. And that has been clubbed away. That'll be a throw-in. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Now then, clash of the egos. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well read, nice interception. Ruben Dias calmly anticipates. Maradona. Oh, this is Romario. And Romario! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this is Hazard. Looking to play him in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Messi. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And that's gone loose. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he was quick to react. Now it's Bale. Hullet. There he goes. Hullet! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Hullet deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maradona. Wits. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
This is the time you need that pace. Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Ruben Dias is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Thuram knocks it into space. Bergomi cuts it out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Romario. Now it's Wirtz. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! And he gets rid in a hurry. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the action is back on the way. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Hullet bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Romario. And here's Alvarez. Vieira. And it's Maradona. That's an excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
pull it.
And the finish! He's scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Vieira has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Bale will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And here's Bale, and here's Hazard. Oh, good ball.
Decent chance! Oh, taken with style! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
The attendance for this match was 80,953.
Yeah, conjures time and space where few can. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bosnia and Herzegovina have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Caught offside that time. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, that's fabulous. It's played through for him. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Bale. No way through, so back it comes.
And the shot!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Hazard plays it short. And he was alert to it. And he has been fouled there. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution for Bosnia-Herzegovina.
Bosnia and Herzegovina choosing to make the first change.
Number 7, Hazard. Number 19,
Ronaldinho.
Gullit. Coming on the field,
Vieira.
number 23, Ronaldinho. Number 10, Nedved.
Bosnia and
Number
Herzegovina
21,
perhaps wondering what the best
Ibrahimovic.
time is for their next substitution. Well timed, excellent interception. Nedved has been caught there, it's a foul. Vieira has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Ronaldinho powering forward here. He's found a way through. Oh, it's come loose. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ronaldinho stood his ground strongly. Oh, that's neat. He has found the way through. He is just caressing the ball. Shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitutions taking place.
Bosnia and Herzegovina have their second corner now. Soboslai gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good ball over the top.
Barcelona seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Can he get on the end of this? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. No, he refuses to take the bait. He's got away. Can he get it through? He's ended up in no man's land.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. That is good alertness. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And this is from Mario.
Oh, nice touch.
No, he's not getting his way this time. That's that, the end. Bosnia and Herzegovina can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically, and... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thrill-a-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
It's made its way to him. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Keeper's not concerned by that.
Bale will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Good work on the right flank here. Now it's De Arrascaeta. Yeah, he's fouled him there. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Ball comes in. Now it's Hullet. Yaya Toure. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Yaya Toure. And it's Ronaldinho. Does well to stand firm and defend it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal.
Probing pass, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
William.
Palmeiras really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
And he was quick to react.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
The most accurate pass.
Yaya Toure.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Can he get it through?
Neymar gets into a good position.
Shoots! There it is! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Neymar demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And here's Mohamed Salah.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Hullet! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner.
Ronaldinho plays it short. Palmeiras are looking to go forward now.
Great vision.
De Arrascaeta looking to get on the end of this. He's picked his way through. Roberto Carlos
Defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Hullet. Hullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
And he's had a hit!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He came in hard, very hard. And this is Bale. Neymar. Well, that has not gone well.
Looking for the run.
Oh, super ball.
Chance for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bosnia and Herzegovina have their second corner now. Ronaldinho with the short one. Now it's Ronaldinho. And that's a... Oh, shooting chance!
Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, what a mistake!
And that's going right the way across. And the first half is done.
And
They've certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Neymar. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Bale, Mohamed Salah. Neymar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
And he's in on... It's Bale! And yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many...
Can he finish? That is some save from Cassio.
Bosnia have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
And it's Salah.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shot could be Mohamed Salah! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Now it's De Arrascaeta. Played through into space. Neymar picks it up out wide. Mohamed Salah. Now it's De Arrascaeta.
And he shoots!
Oh, nearly, but not quite. Ronaldinho, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. It's a threatening ball.
And a chance! Goal! Bosnia-Herzegovina! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras. Camisa 5.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Depay.
He's had a shot! It's bounced back off the post.
Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, that's been cut out, well played. William. Oh, it's a great...
Goes for a shot! He scores! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Palmeiras are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly. Bosnia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Leicester cuts it out. Now it's Memphis Depay. And this is Depay. No way through, so back it comes. Messi. Oh, what has happened here? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Roberto Carlos. A heavy challenge. And that's a throw-in.
Can he finish? Goal! Bosnia-Herzegovina! And again they hit the front.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Camisa 18.
Bosnia and Herzegovina go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
In with the challenge. Nedved goes steaming forward. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, just skips past his man.
Palmeiras really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks.
Shapes to shoot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
Teremos 3 minutos
It's
de
a good run down the left-hand side. He's shifting through the gears here. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And here's Hazard. Oh, sweet feet. And he's on his way. So much time and space here.
Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style!
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for... And time is up. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. So there it is. What struck you most about that?